Hey, I'm Rita Peterson with Everything Homemade, and this is the third part of the milking series. Just to let you know that part 1 and part 2 were shot last year. I could not get to part 3 and part 4. Life happened. Long story short, I just couldn't get to it. So this year we're going to pick up where we left off. But Clover has a different calf, obviously. But the same thing holds true whether it is this cute little brown calf right here, in which we name Normie. It doesn't matter what calf it is. We do the same process. And we're just going to continue this series a year later, but at the time that I need to show it, just with a different calf. So that's what's happening. I'm just going to give you a quick briefing on what part 1 was about. Part 1 was about when the calf is born. How do we milk in the first 24 hours? How do we calf share? What do we do? So we go in depth on that. Part 2 is how do we milk in the first month? How do we calf share? You have to remember that I'm not pulling this calf away from mom. I believe strongly that mom and calf should never be separated at first. There is a time where separation needs to happen, like when they're 6 months old and they're ready just to go on grass and hay and they don't need mom's milk. But if you look over here, this bond is essential. This is Chia, and she had her calf 2 days after Clover had hers, and this is her calf, Erica, and this is what I love to see. This is what we want to see. Now, with Chia, we're evening out her udder because Erica doesn't drink everything. But we're never pulling that calf away. We're letting the bond happen, and it makes for a calmer mom and a really well-rounded calf. So let's just look at Normie here as he kind of is half sleeping. So part 2, once again, let's just go over that, was how we calf share for the first month. So I go over evening out the udder, making sure that the udder not one teat is fuller than the other, only getting the milk that the calf doesn't drink, but we're not locking up or calf sharing. This is where part 3 comes in, is that little Normie here is just shy of a month. So he is a big calf, and he's ready to get locked up at night. And you can see here, he's really calm among the herd, and I have actually one of my other cows right here, like right next to me. We got another cow there lying down, and look at that. I stand up and mama is just laying here calm and collect. She knows that I'm not going to hurt Normie. Normie's just fine. Everybody is just calm. And but Normie now drinks a lot. And I've also noticed that somehow his halter has come off. So we need to get his halter back on. This happens. You know what? A lot of times they're playing, or we even find that mom is licking the calves and their halters here can come off. And well, this one got a little bit dirty, but we will slip it back on him. But we need to lock him up, and locking him up means that we come out here in the evening and we put him in a safe place away from mom, and in the first thing in the morning I'll show you how we milk mom, but we are always leaving a teat for the calf. We're never ever stripping the udder 100%. Because he is still very much reliant on mom's milk. And we want to make sure now that we balance what we would like and what he needs. It's a very delicate balance. So I'm going to show you how we're going to lock up these calves. I'm going to film, and I'm going to get my daughter and either my husband or another daughter of mine out here to bring the calves in. We'll show you where we lock them up. And our moms are seasoned moms. Like, these guys right here know what's gonna happen. But if you got a new mom, they're going to maybe kind of freak out a little bit. Like, hey, what are you doing with my calf? Don't do that. And they just need to know the new routine. Clover here is really calm. Right here. She's really calm. But on the other hand, Chia right here, she doesn't like it. But once we get the calves locked up, she calms right down because she knows what's going to happen. The first couple of days are the worst. The calves and the cows will moo quite a bit, but Chia can see her calf. Her calf can see her mom. But the calf can't get access to the milk. And that's an important thing. I want the moms to see that their calves are okay. This isn't a bad thing. We're just going to separate so their udders get filled up, and I'll show you tomorrow morning how we're going to milk them and what's important to watch for, and how you can calf share where you can get the milk but the calf is still drinking and everybody is happy. Right, Chia? Do you agree with me? If you could talk, what would you say, hey? Okay. So now you can kind of get an idea of what's going to happen. I'm going to just get my crew, and just warning, I never know what's going to happen when we come out here and start working with animals. Animals are unpredictable. Wait, what do you want to do? Normie doesn't have his halter on. He's sitting on the poo pile. You want to try to get him first? Sure. Hi, Nutmeg. Good girl.
Okay, I'm going to put my leaf in. Yeah, you have one.
You want to just corner him?
Sure, do you want to bring my chocolate direction or?
Let's just see if we can get to him. Hey, Normie. You ready?
Yep.
So when you have tamed them down, it makes it really easy to work with them. Hi, Normie. Yes, good boy. Wait, just hold him here while I get my lead. Okay, let's lift him up.
Come on, Normie.
Up you get. Come on. Come on.
Good boy.
Okay. Yeah. Boy.
Look out, Anise. Look out. Look out. Look out, girl. Out, Normie.
This way. Come on. Good job.
Okay.
Good job.
That way.
And in we go. So in here we got lots and lots of straw for them to bed down. We don't provide any water overnight because really they don't drink overnight at all. And so they'll just bed down and then we'll get them first thing in the morning. So let's go get Erica. And you can see Erica. She's running around hyper now. So what we want to do is we want to find a corner to get her. As I said, animals are unpredictable. Let's go. Okay, Ocean, we're going to head to the barn.
Okay, I'll stay here then if you want to push it
Yeah.
through the gap.
So when you work with animals, you go wide. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to push her towards the barn. Come on, girl. Come on. Okay, watch that gap, Ocean.
Yep.
girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, and got her. Okay. Okay. And as you can see, her mom's right on us. Okay.
Watch your hoof. There you go.
Let me just get behind her.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Come on, Erica.
Come on. Come on. She doesn't like walking as good as Normie does. Come on. Come on. There you go. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Good girl.
Okay. Come on out, Ocean. Close it up here. Good girl. Film her. Good girl. So they all moo. She knows where her calf is though. She could look over here, she can see her calf, and she will relax. Remember, the first couple of days are the worst. The moms do a lot of mooing. The calves can do the mooing, but they will get used to the routine and they will calm down. Okay, I will see you in the morning for milking. So good morning. Look at that morning sun. It is 20 after 6 in the morning. Oh man, this is one of my favorite times. Just beautiful. Good morning, everybody. You guys all ready for the day? Okay, so let's take a look at things here this morning. Everybody's calm. Everybody's up. And this is Chia. She's up front here. Good morning. And then we got our Clover right here. Good morning, Clover. Let's take a look at her udder. Yeah, it's definitely got some milk in there. And then we got Nutmeg. Good morning. And then we have Anise. Now I love my cows. I always talk to them in the morning. They always hear my voice. And I usually come in here and give them a hug each, but I won't do that this morning because I got my camera and I don't want them. I got my camera and they're always really interested in my camera, and I just don't want them to, well, do something silly and then my camera breaks. Good morning, girl. Good morning. I hear you, little ones. Because we are a hobby farm, we have a very small herd. So we have 4 cows and a bull. And so we can really work with each individual one of them. So what we do is, you see the ties on the construction panels right there? Anise right here and Nutmeg right here getting clipped to the construction fence with that tie. That way they aren't pushy and want to come into the milk parlor right here. It just keeps everything calm, so you're not pushing any cows away. Clover here and Chia here know that they're going to go into the stanchion. And now let's just check on our 2 little calves. Good morning. Good morning. And so what we're going to do is, we are not going to bring these in with Mom now. So instead of bringing them in while we milk, we're going to leave them here until we're finished milking. Then they're going to run out and find Mom, and they're going to have Mom for the rest of the day. So from 6:30 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. So they get Mom all day. And this way it's not crowding our milk parlor, because the calves are growing and they get more pushy and our space is limited. So we're just going to leave these guys here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Erica. Good morning. Give them good morning pets. I hope that you find the video that you're watching very informative. I want to take a moment to introduce you to my gluten and gluten-free sourdough baking masterclass. If you find yourself saying, oh man, I wish I could do sourdough, but I am just too busy, or Man, I want to do sourdough, but it looks so complicated. What I saw, I can't do that. Look no further, because I have my very own two-step sourdough method that totally simplifies how you make sourdough. And this goes for the gluten and gluten-free sourdough baking. 2 steps, that's right. That means in 2 steps, you can make every kind of sourdough baking. I'm talking about delicious breads. I'm talking about buns and rolls and cheese twists, cinnamon rolls, pie crusts, cookies, muffins. I'm talking about delicious pancakes, flatbreads, crepes, and so much more. All of this I show you in great detail in my masterclass. When you watch these videos and you see me take a complicated process such as cheese making, and I break it down into simple steps that you can definitely do, that's exactly what I do with my masterclass. I take a concept like sourdough and I break it down into really simple steps. In this masterclass, I am also using whole grain. So for the gluten, I'm using whole wheat, freshly milled whole wheat. I also teach how you can manipulate the flour. So if you want to take this masterclass and make it all white flour, I show you how to do that as well. I show you how you can use different kinds of wheat, your spelt, your commute, all of those in this masterclass. And on the gluten-free flours, we're using whole buckwheat flour, we're using whole brown rice flour, and we are using oat flour. No garbage starches added in, no extra stabilizers, none of that. Just real down-to-earth baking with whole food ingredients that nourishes our body, making absolutely delicious baking using gluten and gluten-free flours. And on top of that, I take you step by step on how to nourish your sourdough starter. Again, whether that's gluten or gluten-free, I do it all. I take you step by step on how to take care of your gluten or gluten-free sourdough starter. And I even teach you how to make it from scratch. If you're interested in this gluten and gluten-free sourdough baking masterclass, head to the website everything-homemade.com to enroll. Back to the video now. So let's get Nutmeg here tied up. Come on, girl. So I'm just going to gently grab her halter, and they're used to this. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. That a girl. That a girl. Okay, stop right there. I'm on one hand here, okay, because I've got the camera in the other. Oh, you're doing a good job. Yeah, you're interested in that camera. There you go. Yeah, I know you're interested in there. Good morning there, Ocean.
Good morning.
And Ocean is bringing treats, because we got to treat our cows, don't we? Okay. Come here, Anise, and you can see that Anise here is right beside where she needs to be tied, because you want to grab her here, because she's used to this routine, even when we were milking at the beginning. And so just clip her there. There we go. Okay, so let's do our stuff here, Ocean. So you're going a little bit solo because I am filming, but let's open up the milk parlor. Oh, did you see the beautiful sun this morning? It's just such a glorious morning. It is May 3rd, by the way, so it is definitely still spring. And you can see even the tops of the trees, there's still leaves trying to come out. Okay, so Clover, look at that. Good girl, Clover. And Ocean's just gonna give her a little oat treat there. And you can hear the calves in the background. They know our voices. They know when we come out. You know, right now it's a little bit different routine, but they know about the milking And so they're excited as well, and they want to get out, obviously. But they just need, 15 minutes of patience here. Okay, Chia, it's your turn. Come on, Chia. Come on, Chia. Come on, girl. That a girl.
Come on, Chia. Girl.
Good girl, Chia. Okay, Ocean, you want to get the boards on her?
Yep.
So Ocean is just going to set up Clover here for milking. Once again, we put some hobbles on, and this is just for safety for us so we don't get kicked. And then, of course, we have our board, and that board is going to go right behind those feet. And this board is, we call it kickboard, and this also prevents kicking out and also kicking at our bucket just in case, and safety all around for us. Okay, let's get their treats. And we are part of the Loop program, so we get food waste from a grocery store once a week. So they are having watermelon today. And of course, these girls here get treats as well. So they get watermelon even though they don't get milk, but they are special to our farm. And they also deserve to have a wonderful treat this morning as well. We do this every morning, and you can see Nutmeg here, man. She wants it. She knows she's gonna get it. Watermelon, they just love it. There we go. So these two girls are pregnant, and they are due June or July, depends when the bull caught them. And so we will do the same thing when they calve out, but we stagger our milk cows because we always want milk. So these two are dry right now until they calve. Then that whole process starts again with these two. So we'll start milking Clover here. Normally, just wait, Ocean. Normally, I would milk one of them and Ocean would milk at the same time. But Chia's gonna have to have a little patience this morning, doesn't she? As we milk Clover first. So I'll just get her head here so you can get that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab her halter here so she can spill some treats in. There you go. Good girl. So the first video we showed you how to milk for the first 24 hours. The second video we showed evening out the udder. Now that the calves are a month old, and this is the second month, this is how we're going to milk for the second month and the third month. And possibly the fourth month, depends on the calf. But for sure the second and third month. So I want you, Ocean, just to touch the udder, move it around a little bit so they can see that it's definitely not as hard. You can definitely see that it is full. But observing Normie, he drinks all 4 quarters, doesn't he?
Yes.
He is a little piggy, isn't he? He's a piggy calf. And it really doesn't matter which teat in this case we pick, he favors them all. But what we're going to do is we are going to leave this teat here because I know that this one produces a lot of milk, and our first priority is to keep the calf as healthy as possible, but also to keep us in milk. But we're never ever taking everything because we want the calf to be healthy and happy. So we're going to milk 3 of the quarters and always leaving 1. So Normie has a fresh and a really good drink in the morning, and we still get milk. So that's what you're going to do for the second and third month. Is once again you're milking 3 of the quarters and leaving 1 of them. for him. And they will learn which one is always full because they're very, very smart. So go ahead, Ocean, start milking. We better start because I hear Chia. She's mooing. Look at that good milk. Chia, guess what? It is your turn. Okay, let's give her those treats because she's getting impatient. So we're finished milking Clover. Perfect. There you go, girl. And now I just want to show you something here with Chia to give you another example. So you can see that Chia's udder looks totally different. Every cow is different. Chia is a low line, so she's got a lot more hair, but that's okay. So Erica really likes Ocean's quarter here and this one here. She basically likes the front, doesn't she?
Yes.
She likes the two fronts. And so we're going to leave her one of the fronts. I would say let's leave your side, Ocean.
Okay.
I know she likes that. Even from the very beginning, she always liked that particular teat, didn't she?
Yeah.
So we're going to give her her favorite teat. And we're going to milk out this one here in the back, and of course the other back quarter. Basically the exact same as Clover as well. But if, you know what, just because we're doing the same thing with both doesn't mean that's always hold true. If Erica really liked this teat, then we would leave this teat. I mean, I could leave this one and not leave the other one. Both fronts would do just fine. I'm just going to keep it the same just for simplicity on the farm. If she really favored the back, we would leave the back. So really observe your calves, how they drink, and you'll really notice this. You'll really figure this out really easily when you're always bringing in the moms, because you'll always notice which one they go to when you're evening out the udder, especially in that first month. So you'll figure it out really easily. So go ahead, Ocean, start milking. And Chia's my favorite milker because look how fat these teats are. Oh yeah, you can just hold on to these handles so nicely. So we're gonna milk her out here, and then we're going to unite Mom and the calves together. Oh yeah, right on. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the milking out of the milk parlor, and then we are going to take the hobbles off the cows and get them ready and get the calves out. Okay, so let's let the moms out and then we'll let the calves out.
Girl, Clover.
Good girl, Clover. Good girl, yeah, good girl. Just wait, Mama, we'll get the calves out right away. Come on, Chia. And now she's looking. Okay, come on. Good morning, Normie. And there we go. And so now we're going to once again keep doing this for the second and third month, and then we'll look to see how things are going on the fourth month, and I'll show you that video when that time comes. So right now, happy moms, happy calves, and they're going to be once again together for the rest of the day. So this is just such a beautiful thing that you can do. You can definitely calf share, get the milk that your family needs, but also let the calves have their moms, and everybody is happy. Now it's time for you guys. Don't worry, we're gonna take you off too. So once we have the moms and calves out, we definitely want to let Anise and Nutmeg off as well. Such good girls. So you can also now check out our website at everything-homemade.com. There you'll see my sourdough masterclass, cookbooks that we sell, and other information on the website. Definitely subscribe also to the website to stay up to date about items that I post, or cookbooks or masterclasses that I have completed. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one.